Okay, so what's up, guys? This is a very, very different video than from what I usually do. And as you can tell from the title, before I say anything to this, just want to let you know, fellas, you do not have to listen to me. Okay, if you think I'm just gonna if you think whether what I'm gonna say is bullshit and you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to watch this video. You don't have to listen to me. You can click off. It's all good. I don't really care who watches it. Alright? This is just if you want to. Okay? Now, as you can tell in the title of this video, it's going to be a little touchy subject because, for those of you who do know me, I learned a lot over the past. My best friends know that my love with girls isn't the best. But I've learned a lot, and I saw a video today from a YouTuber that I watch. By the way, I have a list here of points that I want to make, so I'm gonna be looking down a lot. But yeah, I saw a video of this YouTuber that I watch, who I would usually watch for like hair tutorials and he's like a men's beauty guru pretty much. But he talked about his name is Bluemon. Love that YouTuber. He's a great YouTuber. His name of his video was Real Talk: How to Get a Girl with Low Effort. Now, am I going to bring up some of his points? Yes, because they are points I've heard from a lot of friends. But I'm not going to really emphasize low effort here. So, now his points were pretty valid. Like, the first point that I really did like a lot, which is true, and I feel like a lot of guys don't really give this give this much attention to it. It was the value of being just friends with a girl. Now, what I always say is, if you're friends with a girl and y'all end up dating, it makes it a lot easier. And I do agree with that. That is 100% true. Now, a lot of people, some people don't really understand. Some dudes really don't understand the value of just being friends with a girl. They want to go straight into just a relationship, not knowing anything about the girl, yada yada yada, stuff like that. Now, thing is, I'm gonna just skip straight to this point. I do have a lot of friends that are girls, some that are just friends that I would never ever see in that way whatsoever, and they're amazing friends. Now, one of my friends is she might actually be watching this, but I'm gonna say her name anyways. An ex-girlfriend of mine who I'm very, very close with. I have nothing but respect for her. She has her boyfriend. She's doing her thing, and I'm happy for her for whatever it is she does. She brought up some great advice to me because I was really going through a lot, and not everything wasn't. Girls weren't really going in my favor. Oh my god. Adjust. Bring it back. Okay. And so she said this. She's like, Rob, you honestly you can't really do much at this point. She said this to me, I want to say about 6-7 months ago. Something like that. Is you really can't do much, and given the state of the world that we're in. So the most you can do really is just to be friends with girls and see where it goes from there. And it's probably some of the best advice I've heard, and that was really, really good advice, because and I'm gonna talk about why, and there's another point that kind of entitles why to just be friends with girls, but I'm gonna save that for later. Okay. Now, just because you're friends with a girl and you're trying to be friends with her doesn't mean that she will like you later on eventually, if that's what you're going for. If you're just trying to be friends with a girl just so you can eventually end up getting her, then you're probably friends with her for the wrong reasons. Okay, you have to really genuinely fuck with that person and enjoy the friendship that you have, even though you may be thinking, slowly but surely she'll be mine. You're kind of being friends with her for the wrong reason, if you personally do ask me. And you're not guaranteed to get the girl at the end, and if you don't, then it's just the way life is. You move on, and that's just not the girl for you. Sorry, it's gonna happen. And now that brings up my next point, and I have it literally titled like this: you will be rejected every now and then. Rejection is inevitable. All right, fellas, we are not fucking Chris Hemsworth or like Zayn Malik or something like that. We're not. All right, we're regular human beings. I highly doubt Chris and Zayn are watching this video. But so yeah, like we're not like those celebrities. All right, we're just plain dudes. All right, rejection's gonna happen. Not every girl's gonna like you, man, and it's just facts. Like, and if the girl rejects you, like there's nothing wrong with it, man. Like, everybody's entitled to say no. All right, there's nothing wrong with saying no, and I feel like that definitely needs to be normalized. Because even though I do say that, like, for the people that are close to me, girls don't, like, I get rejected a lot. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I have said no to girls in the past, in between like that time from my last relationship to now. I've said no to girls. I have. It's just I just didn't see anything with them. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, all right, like there's gonna be someone who's just not fit for you. All right, even though as much as you do want this girl, she's not gonna see you as the one, man. Like, it's just what happens, man. And that brings up another part of I'm not gonna say her name because she's a really close friend of mine, and I have nothing but respect for this girl, even though she probably I don't. Oh God, I gotta choose my words carefully now. I have a lot of respect for this girl. I'll never say anything bad about her. That's number one. But the last girl I was talking to, I really did want her. Like, I really, really genuinely wanted this girl. And, it just didn't work out. She told me that, she told me that, she was too busy, which I understand. She is a very busy girl. But when I thought about it, she was kind of pretty bland. Like, I feel like I was putting in a lot more effort than she was. I really just genuinely feel like she just didn't want me. And guess what? If you're watching this, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? Like, you're still going to be a friend. Like, I still see you as a friend, I don't never have any bad things to say about you, okay? Because there is probably a high chance that she will be watching this. And so, yeah, and the other part is, another point I bring up, I'm really going out of order here, but to transition to that point is, I have a title, Why Girls Aren't Honest With You. And here's the reason why, all right? The reason why girls don't tell you the truth and that they just don't want you. Okay. The reason why girls just don't tell you the truth is because, I've seen it. And, like, I have a lot of friends that are girls. Like, they get DMs from dudes. They tell me about it. They be honest with them, and the dudes just flip out saying, oh, you ain't even hot. You're this, yada, yada, yada. Like, you're not even all that. It's because those fucking immature ass dudes is the reason why girls aren't honest. And they flip out, and they could do a lot more. They could do even more crazier shit when you tell them no. All right, so I don't blame girls for not telling us the truth when in reality they just don't want us. Okay, and really, me personally, I'm a big preacher on honesty. I would much rather have a girl tell me, no, you're the worst, I will never like you, it'll never happen, than to ghost me. That's just me, because I want to hear the truth. The truth could be just blunt and savage as it possibly be. I would rather hear that than you tell me a lie or just ghost me, honestly. Now, another point that I bring up is to focus on yourself, and the girls will come. Because the one thing I do hear from, a big piece of advice I hear from my friend Dean, who probably will be watching this, shout out to Dean, love you, dude, is that, don't try too hard, because trying too hard does turn people away. Not even just with, like, guys getting girls. It's like, you try too hard to, like, be friends with somebody, like impress your boss or this and that, yada, yada, yada. You will turn those people away, all right? Don't don't go extra, don't go out of your way, and don't be annoying when it comes to that stuff. Like, just, You know, like you said, like focus on yourself, because at the end of the day, girls, like, as much as like I didn't want to believe it, but I mean, with experience, like, it is true. Even though I didn't want to like I didn't want to say it was true. It is true. As soon as you like just worry on yourself, focus on yourself, and don't pay attention toward them, even though deep down you do like them and you do want to get to know them, you just kind of just distance yourself, you know, and just work on you, do you. The girl will come. I didn't like the idea at first, but it is true. Like, the girls really do care about a dude that's like focusing on himself, has goals, aspirations, you know, wants to do this, wants to do that. Is not totally focused on her, because if you live your life just like, oh, how should I slide in her DMs? How should I do this? How should I do that? What do I say to her if I ever see her? If you're focusing your whole day on that, you're already defeating yourself. It's true, because believe me, I would do that. So, and it got me nowhere. It's the truth, and that's just the way it is. Like, don't be, and then I have it here too, don't be a simp, all right? Because I see it all the fucking time on Instagram and Twitter. Just dudes that I know sliding into, like, commenting on every girl's picture. Because believe me, I see a lot of pretty girls on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm just like, damn, I kind of want it. Like, I want to slide in DMs. I want to see what it's like. I want this girl, but the girl doesn't know me. She probably gets that every single fucking time from dudes. I'm just gonna be one of those dudes that's just giving her attention that she doesn't know, and she don't care. Like, girls don't care if you call them beautiful in the fucking comments, or if you slide in their DMs. All right, girls do not give a shit. It's just facts. All right, I see it all the fucking time, and then you're already defeating yourself when you do that. Okay, it's not the way to go, because believe me, I used to do that. All right, I've slid in girls' DMs before, being so blunt and bold when they had no idea who the fuck I was, and guess what? I'm here single. It gets you nowhere. It's just facts. And so yeah, and overall, I mean, the overall point of this is, like, you don't have to put in low effort. Just really, like, I mean, focus on yourself. Do what you gotta do. All right, don't go out of your way and bend over for a girl that literally does not really know you that well. Let it come, let it happen, you know, and it'll happen. Like, it really will. Like, I genuinely do believe that, because believe me, I've been, during the time that I've been single, like from like 3 years ago was my last relationship to now. Like, I've tried, like, before the pandemic hit, I was chilling, I was single, I was just living, hanging out with friends, you know, doing my thing. And then the pandemic hit, I got lonely, wanted a girl, so I went out of my way, tried so hard with girls that didn't really care for me. It gets you nowhere, guys. It doesn't. Just let it happen, let it come. And I've heard this advice not just like in the video that I saw, because, like, I mean, the video did speak volumes to me, but I've heard this like so many times from dudes, and like my friends, and I never listened. So that's all I'm really gonna say. You know, do your thing, let it happen, and you know, it's gonna take time, even though you don't want to wait. Because believe me, I don't want to wait, but I'm gonna wait. It's gonna take time, so just let it happen, and then, you know, it's gonna work out in the end. Even I don't know what that feeling is like, but I believe that it'll work out in the end. I really hope this helped you guys. All right, if you think I'm just talking bullshit, that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. I don't care. All right, I just hope that, like, at least somebody, like, just one person can take this and, like, really learn from this. That's all that matters to me. All right, thank you guys for watching. This was a very different video. Thank you, and I hope I didn't offend anybody, because I love all you guys. And thank you for watching. Oh boy.